Just today, at the moment of writing this video at least, Sega has made a new statement on Sonic X Shadow and how they would handle the old version of gens, specifically on Steam. As many of you know, it's been a major worry that Sega would quietly delist the original version of Sonic Generations, as they did with the classic games when Sonic Origins was about to release. It was especially going to impact Generations due to the fact that not only was this the only release of the game that wouldn't include the nouveau DRM, but also the mods of said game would have possibly gone extinct as well. So not only was this game's preservation at stake, but it would have thrown out years of work that went into this game from the community. I and many others didn't want to see this outcome, and we were hoping someone would hear us out. Luckily, as of writing this, it seems like they did. But let me get to the tweet before I keep yapping. We're excited to share Sonic X Shadow Generations with you this October and see a new generation cherish this game as much as we do. On September 9th, the original Sonic Generations will be removed as a standalone title, but we've heard your feedback and want to help preserve the game. Therefore, Sonic Generations will still be available via bundles of other iconic Sonic titles on Steam and Xbox. Existing owners of the title will still be able to download and play as well. Lastly, we are happy to confirm that mods on the Steam version will not be affected. I'm a little mixed on this as is. I don't really support the fact that they'll still technically delisted from public storefronts, but at the very least, there will still be a way to buy the original version. And they even gave us a window as to when they're going to take it away. Again, glad they communicated for once and didn't just silently take it away. I honestly wish they could have done something like the first BioShock remaster, where if you buy the remaster, you will receive the original game as well. You get to choose which one you want to play and get both for the price of one. I kind of wish they did something like that, since the original gens and the remaster have completely different packaging and names, so it wouldn't have been confusing for people. Something I'd like to also add for information's sake is that the bundles that Sega has stated it will be included with constantly go on sale, and they account for the games that you already have in your library. So if you thought that you would need to shell out over $100 to get Sonic Generations, don't worry, they weren't cruel about this. There's even going to be a new bundle that will be called the Sonic Legacy Bundle that'll go for $60. The big takeaway from this was that I'm glad that this happened and that they didn't let it fall on deaf ears. They listened and compromised on something. They didn't keep it up though and are delisting it, but they listened and kept some sort of workaround to where people can buy the original version. And they actually communicated the information on their social channels. They made it visible. If you've known how silent they can be for pretty much everything else, this is pretty much a miracle. So far, with this game particularly, they've been doing a lot of things right. I don't agree with delisting games and what that technically does for the industry at all, but the fact that they compromised, especially on this aspect when it was important to keep up in some sort of way, is really good and signals some improvement. Now, will they keep up said improvement? That's a whole other thing, and we will have to see. But genuinely, as of now, thank you. This is good.